Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest out. Last one. We have the Four of Wands that keeps trying to pop out here. Stability is definitely on somebody's mind here. I just heard order. Okay. So we have movement with the water fairy. So it's definitely somebody's in their emotions, going back and forth, possibly debating in their head here. They're feeling overwhelmed as well with it, but we have something changing, possibly a new perspective here. Could be just their emotions and their feelings, an acknowledgement of something more. We have, I want to feel that way again. I love you. Yeah, somebody's definitely wanting to feel that way again. They want to get back to the love that once was. Overall energy, we have the Three of Wands. This is about looking forward, getting ready to take action here. This is a decision-making card, okay? Standing firm on that and waiting for the right time here. It can also mean distance as well. So let's see what's going on in your energy here this week. We have the Five of Swords, High Priestess, and the Sun card. So you kind of feel like, you know, at this point, just in general, you want to definitely focus on, you know, what's best for you, right? High Priestess, Sun, there's some insight that you've gotten, and you're definitely listening to your intuition now more than ever, where you're not going to let other people's opinions and conflict here distract you from your main goal, okay? So you have a lot of things that you want to achieve here, especially in the last month and a half. You've been really thinking about, and you know, people have tried to stop you from doing this or push you down in some way to kind of bring them to your level, and you're just not going to let that happen. So I see in regards to your person, you just really don't want to focus on that at all, right? It almost seems like you're staying silent. You just want to kind of let it go, basically. Not really worry about it or think about it, dwell on it too much. So let's see what's going on in your person's energy. We have King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So in regards to your person, they're definitely in their emotions with the King of Cups. With the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, they feel like, you know, there's something that they've realized they have to work on when it comes to how they act towards you here. It's almost like it suddenly hit them why things didn't work out, acknowledging their role in this situation. With the Nine of Wands, you know, they definitely haven't left this connection, even though I see there's silence between you two. Tell me the Nine of Wands. We have Emperor, Six of Wands, Ten of Wands. Yeah, they're really trying to stay in control here. Be as mature as possible. So it almost feels like they're trying to level up to this point where they're realizing that they were kind of immature in the situation. They didn't really handle it the best way that they should have. So let's see what's going on in the past here. We have Judgment, Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So in the past, you know, this person, yeah, they made a lot of bad decisions, right? They didn't really think about the consequences at the time, as well as how it really would affect you here. And they didn't realize in the past that just by even the little things that they did or the decisions they made that seemed minor, it really made you so devastated here and put you in almost a depressive state, always feeling like this person is not really yours, right? Even though they're in this connection. So it's how they communicated to you and how they acted towards you that made you feel like they weren't even interested in this connection. Tell me this Five of Cups, please. Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they had to protect themselves here, almost the very foundation of who they are. They have this way of thinking of, they don't really want to release control. There's an immaturity level where this person, it's like no matter what, even though they thought some things were wrong in the past that they didn't want to really care, and they really didn't. So they kind of just, left you to your own devices and own ways of thinking. I do see this person too, like, there was no security. They didn't really communicate the way that, you thought that they would when you first got in the situation with them. So it kind of caught you by surprise as well. And with the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, this person could be really protecting a lifestyle. They don't like change at all. They don't like to really, go back and forth. And it's almost like you caught them by surprise as well. The fact that they thought this was just going to be, a regular situation and they would move on. So let's see what the challenge was here. We have the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, and the challenge here, they're showing up to you as the Page of Cups, right? Somebody not able to navigate through emotions, not really at the maturity level as the King of Cups, which they're showing in the present moment here. And they're finally realizing, kind of what they did wrong, even though in the past they knew that, but they didn't care, right? The difference now is that it's starting to really hit them. It's like, it's really eating away at them that they acted this way. Also, the way that they would express things to you seemed like it was always for their benefit. Okay. So they would always talk to you if it was in any kind of emotional way, it was to get some validation from you, to make them feel better here. And with the Ten of Swords, this situation did hit a dead end. There was nothing that could be done about it. Yeah, the Hermit Star. And it left you kind of suffering in silence here, that you had to kind of, do what you had to do for yourself and move on, move forward. In the Two of Cups as well, it's almost like the situation, it's kind of sad because this person neglected the connection, but they denied the true love that was there. So because they controlled and navigated their own emotions and wouldn't allow you to express or reciprocate what you were doing for them and giving them validation, they really broke this connection. It left it to where there was nothing to really build upon, and it was built on faulty foundation, so there was nothing left to do but for it to crumble and walk away. Tell me with this Page of Cups, please. Nine of Swords, Hierophant. So they acted in this way because they fear commitment here, okay? They're the type of person, they don't like change. They like to be independent, deal with their own devices. But I'm also seeing that this person also fears doing the right thing. And that's what I see in the beginning. They knew it was wrong, but they didn't care enough to change that. They didn't really feel there was any need to not focus on anyone but themselves. And now, they're realizing, wow, this love that I have for them, I can't stop thinking about them here with Water Fairy movement. How deeply they do love you, that they know now they played this completely wrong and they lost their chance here, and possibly in the future that's kind of why they're controlling themselves, holding back. But because they knew what the right thing was to do, they just have this thing. It's not even you, it's this way they do things. They don't like to always do the right thing. They don't always like to commit. They don't always like to be responsible here. So, even though they like to keep things to themselves, to be very independent, they also have some risky behavior here. So let's see what action they're going to take here. We have King of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So this person's moving up the ladder here, trying to stand up for themselves in this connection. Okay, so what I mean is they're wanting to come forward and express their emotions to you, how deeply they love you here. They feel like this will be the most logical plan, but they need to speak it with their truth, okay, to get their point across. But with the King of Pentacles, they are trying to fix things and mend fences here. But this is something where they're jumping to this point where they've done some work here, right? They've acknowledged, taken some responsibility, but they haven't communicated that to you. So it might seem, and I'm just forewarning you here, Cancer, that this person might be dishonest. It's showing me that they're not, but it's going to seem a bit extreme to go from King of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups from the Page of Cups. Seems overwhelming. Okay, so if this reading's resonating with you in the extended, we're going to find out exactly what action this is, what they're going to say to you when they come forward, the timing here, as well as the outcome. But if not, if this is your last stop, I thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.